Alright, so now we're going to add some final touches to make our site look more real, make it come alive a little bit. Let's begin by changing our navigation. As you can see, it says item 1 3 times. That's not very realistic, Eric. Why did you do that? Let's go ahead and change these to top. I'm going to do quote. And I'm going to do contact us. I'm going to add a fourth one that is called next page. Now, the pound symbol in the reference stands for an ID. So this is trying to reference a blank ID that does not exist. Now, how about we create links to actual IDs on our page? On the main element here, I'm going to add the ID of top. Now, I'm going to go looking for a block quote and add the ID of quote. And for the form that we have on the bottom of our page, I'm going to add the ID of contact. So now that we have these IDs, I'm going to type them in the values for each one of these links. So the ID of top, the ID of quote, the ID of contact, and let's try these out. So I'm going to hit save. Top. Okay, I'm at the top already. Let's hit quotes. It tried to place the contact form as close as possible to the top. Perfect. Now, what about this next page? You may have noticed that I have a document called next.html here on this page. I am simply going to reference the name of the file, which is next.html. And that is because it is at the same level in the files directory as my index.html. Now, let's say there was a folder here on the left that said pages and the next.html document was inside the pages folder. I would have to put the folder name here first and then the document name. But we can leave it like this since next is at the root there. I'm gonna hit save. Let's try that out. Awesome. Next.html. We have linked to a separate document in the same directory. So you can see it has different content and different colors because that document has different IDs and classes, and I was able to apply different styles. Awesome. Let's go back to the home page and let's try the sidebar here. This sidebar does not yet work, so let's go ahead and fix that. So now I'm just going to copy this UL over to my off canvas sidebar, fix the indentation. Now let's try this out. Top, quote, contact us, back to top. Perfect. Next page. Sweet. Now we're done. Awesome. I'm so glad you made it this far. You can pat yourself on the back because now you know HTML. Remember that if you have any questions, you can drop them in the Q&A section on Scrimba. You can also interact with the code, and I hope that with your HTML skills, you can take them to the next level, take over the world,